Good day everybody and welcome back to another Amazon PPC Newsflash today on November 4th, 2020. And I thought since there's not too much going on today in the world out there, I'm just going to bring you some updates that have come in from the world of Amazon PPC in the last couple of weeks. And first up we have sponsored display ads now having customizable headlines. Now this is going to be a great way to really get the most out of your click-through rate from those display ads, right? So you can just click on customize your creative and you'll be able to add some, basic headline in which you're obviously going to try and put in some arguments why your product is better than the other product. Or, anything else you can think of that might encourage them to click on your ad. Obviously, this is another great opportunity for you to A/B test those headlines, and you especially want to do that for product targets, product ASIN targets that are getting a lot of traffic, where the testing will really show meaningful data for you to then make use of. Okay, so that's the number one thing, just to quickly show you how it would look like. So here we have the sponsored display ad without a headline, and here we have an example with the headline, right? Reusable, sustainable, alternative. This one seems a bit long to me, but you get the point. You can really get those arguments in there and already sell the product to the customer within the ad without him even seeing your bullet points on your listing page. Okay, so that is number one. We also actually have, in the realms of sponsored display ads, a very cool new placement for you to make use of. And this placement actually only becomes available if you use that headline. So there you have another reason to go ahead and use that headline, and then you can really try to dominate the listing page of your competitors, right? You cannot use the same product, but you could have one of your standalone products, so it cannot be a variation over here with a sponsored display ad, and then you can have another similar product where it might also fit to have your sponsored display ad up here above the title, and you're going to make it almost impossible for the customer to not at least consider one of your products before clicking on add to cart. Okay, so that's it from sponsored display ads. Pretty cool news coming here. And we also have news from sponsored brands. This is just a small thing really, but it is practical. Amazon will now also include your deals in those ads, right? You won't have to write your discounts into the headlines anymore. You can just let Amazon do its thing here. And sponsored brands also comes with a second little piece of news. You can now see those search terms coming from your sponsored brands targets within your Seller Central ad console. Right, so you go to one of your sponsored brands campaigns and you can now go to search terms, and it will actually show you which specific search terms got those clicks, got those orders, and so on. So another pretty cool thing that was bound to come and that has now also arrived. All right, and I just have one more piece of news for you folks, and that is a new Facebook group that I created just for scaling Amazon, right? So if you search on Facebook for scaling Amazon, you should find it, right? This is all about automating Amazon advertising, review generation, inventory management, and so on. So, there's enough groups out there for general Amazon, FBA, PPC talk and all that, but I thought it would be nice to just have a group where the focus really is scaling what is already possible out there, what are things to look out for, what can various rule automations do for you, machine learning, and so on. So yeah, it will be great to have those discussions in there and really learn from each other's experiences with various tools, various automation softwares out there. All right, and that's it for this one. I'll leave you a link for that group, of course, in the description. And if you are interested in more Amazon PPC news, feel free to subscribe as ever and leave me a like if you found it useful. I would, of course, appreciate that. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great rest of the day. You can now switch back to those US news that might also be a little bit interesting in these days. Alright, goodbye.